Hi everybody, welcome to our annual spring celebration. I'm Dr. Howe, the chair of the Department of Literature and Languages here at Marymount, and I am so proud to be hosting this unconventional celebration of you, your accomplishments, and your bright future. In normal years, whatever that means, we are, I think, right now witnessing the real contingency of what it means to be normal. But in normal years when we do this, we have lots of food, we have free books, we have flowers, we give out awards, we have lots of great conversation, and we also have the opportunity to grill an alumni who has come back fresh from the field, full of insights and advice. So this year we are going online and we're supporting the U.S. Postal Service while we do. So expect happy things in the mail, chosen especially for each of you by your faculty. I know this isn't a great substitute for walking across the stage in your cap and gown, but I hope that you find it meaningful anyway. When I put out the call over email to our alumni requesting videos from them to celebrate you, to give you some advice and insight from years past, I was deeply moved to see the results. They flooded in. It reminds me that we are a community, even in, and maybe even especially in, times of crisis. Several of your faculty have put together congratulatory videos for you, and our featured alumni speaker, Ashley Tucker, from the class of 2016, is here in electronic form to share her wisdom about life after graduation. It feels like you're alone in this journey now, but you really do have a network of support in us. I hope that you'll follow the department on social media, where you can find images and snippets of video from other alumni and grads, and generally just keep in touch with us. It has been an interesting year, to say the least. In the fall, we couldn't have imagined what was in store for us. We welcomed spoken word artist Reggie Kabiko to campus as our Bisson lecturer in the humanities. Faculty took students to a number of plays and other events. We had 2 students, including one of our 2020 grads, attend the inaugural Women's Leadership Summit in Richmond. Former creative writing faculty Catherine Zlabek returned to campus for a reading from her new book of short stories, and just so much more. Dr. K live recorded a talk on poetry of witness and trauma for the Delmarva Public Radio. Dr. Rippy was honored with a research stipend for her work on Orson Welles, and Karen Colley-Trowbridge, who teaches French for us, earned an Excellence in Teaching Award from the School of Design, Arts, and Humanities. Since the COVID-19 lockdown, we've all learned a ton about time management, digital literacy, remote teamwork, and those key skills and attitudes about grit and persistence. We've also learned a lot about the value of creativity and communication. In isolation, we come face to face with the work that art does. I hope that you all continue to read, write, and explore both this summer and beyond. This is a challenging time to graduate, and it's not what you expected. Our economy today makes the prospect of entering the workforce even more daunting. But you do have everything that you need to flourish in the brave new world that we're entering. You're curious. You don't take the party line at face value. You can write, you can research and distinguish good information from bad. You see the need we have for meaningful, thoughtful, empathetic communication. You're flexible and critical, and you can look at the world in creative, unconventional ways. I won't go into all of that, though, because I really can't do it any better than the alumni that you'll see tonight. So instead, I'll get our unconventional spring celebration started with a poem, an example of the value of looking closely and finding just the right words to untangle the complexities of human experience. This is a poem by Mary Oliver, an American poet who died last year in January of 2019, and it's called Starlings in Winter. I chose it because it speaks to our reality now. We are individuals on our own, but also essential parts of a larger whole. The poem has a message, I think, of deep hope and resilience and taking inspiration from the dark things into an unknown future. So here is Mary Oliver's Starlings in Winter. Chunky and noisy, but with stars in their black feathers, they spring from the telephone wire, and instantly they are acrobats in the freezing wind. And now, in the theater of air, they swing over buildings, dipping and rising. They float like one stippled star that opens, becomes for a moment fragmented, then closes again. And you watch, and you try, but you simply can't imagine how they do it, with no articulated instruction. No pause, only the silent confirmation that they are this notable thing. this wheel of many parts that can rise and spin over and over again, full of gorgeous life. Ah, world, what lessons you prepare for us, even in the leafless winter, even in the ashy city. I am thinking now of grief and of getting past it. I feel my boots trying to leave the ground. I feel my heart pumping hard. I want to think again of dangerous and noble things. I want to be light and frolicsome. I want to be improbable and beautiful and afraid of nothing, as though I had wings. So congratulations, class of 2020. May you be improbable, beautiful, and afraid of nothing. May you go forth and think of dangerous and noble things.
Hello, I am Norton, an international student from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Marymount is like a home away from home to me. In a few weeks, I will graduate and go back home, carrying with me a lot of memories and great experience. I made a lot of good friendships and meet amazing professors at Marymount that made my journey here more better than what I thought. For all of you, thank you for these unforgettable moments, and God bless you all.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Karapetkova, and I'm so excited to celebrate with you all, even though our celebration is happening virtually this year. I hope you know how incredibly proud we are of you, of all your hard work and accomplishments over the past several years, but also of your resilience over the past several weeks. Life has thrown us a major curveball, and you have responded with strength and determination. I also wanted to say we're all majorly disappointed we won't be able to hold our actual graduation ceremony this year. But this crazy situation in no way diminishes your effort and your achievements. You have worked so hard and overcome uncountable obstacles to make it here today, and no lack of a ceremony can take away the intellectual, spiritual, and human growth you've realized. Please remember, this is your moment of triumph, and no virus can take it from you. I have the incredibly good fortune to introduce our Outstanding Undergraduate Student for 2020, but before I do that, I wanted to say a little bit about each of our undergraduate majors who are graduating this year. because the truth is we think you're all pretty outstanding, and we want to recognize you all individually for the amazing human beings you are. Nouf Al-Najem is a warm and engaging presence in all of her classes. She's the kind of student whose name you like to see on the roster at the outset of the semester because you know the class will benefit from her being there. She's a creative and engaging student who co-opted her son into acting out the opening scene of Beckett's Endgame on video for her modern drama class. She also wrote a thorough analysis of Frederick Douglass's memoir for her senior seminar essay. Nouf always gave supportive, insightful feedback to her peers in both their writing and in discussion, and she's respected by both peers and faculty. In addition, you can rely on her to be one of the first students to arrive in class and the last to leave, always conscientious in her work ethic and approach to her studies. And this is a particularly special moment for Nouf because she and her son are graduating at the same time, and we are especially proud of this moment for Nouf. Lujain Al-Suleimani has been a consistently positive presence in the department since she started at Marymount. Just seeing her smiling face as she's studying in the Butler alcove has made my day on more than one occasion. She's one of the most supportive students in the department, able to work selflessly and collaboratively with others, and offering her patience and positive energy to anyone lucky enough to share a classroom with her. She's been conscientious and attentive to her coursework, and she turned the skills she learned in her classes into not one, but 2 internships this year. One with the international newspaper, Ashraq Al-Awsat, and the other with the Saudi Arabian Cultural Mission. It's hard to put into words just how much of an impact Christos Antonaros has had on all of us in the department. He came in as a transfer student, took the secondary education track by storm, finishing it faster than any of us knew was humanly possible, and along the way won friends and admirers among all his faculty. It was such a great pleasure having Christos in class because you knew the discussion would never be dull, no matter what you were covering. Sometimes I think we could have been reading the phone book and we still would have had a great time as long as he was in the room. I don't know whether you're aware, but Christos is also an accomplished fantasy and sci-fi writer with several published novels and more on the way. He's currently completing his student teaching at Washington Liberty High School, so he, like all of us faculty, has had a crazy crash course in online learning. But we all know, no matter the medium, Christos is a born teacher, and while we'll miss him here at MU, his future students are lucky to have him as their teacher. Sinclair Cox has made a deep impact on all of her faculty and peers at Marymount. She's continually inspired her fellow students with her creativity, supportive presence as a colleague, and her keen eye for detail in the peer review feedback and editing. I've had the particular pleasure of working with her on Blue Ink magazine, where she served as an editor for the past 2 years. She's worked tirelessly and responsibly to organize the evaluation of student literary submissions, to edit literary pieces, and to communicate with authors on their work. Basically, she's made my life much easier. Sinclair has also served our community as a volunteer, as a reading mentor at John F. Patty Senior Elementary School and Neabsco Elementary School, and she's currently completing her internship with 826 DC, an awesome organization that brings creative writing to students in the DC public school system. Naya Dals has distinguished herself and taken on leadership roles in class and on campus, from speaker on the Black Alliance panel to working at the DC Department for Youth Rehabilitation Program, to volunteering each year between 2017 and 2019 for the Special Olympics. She volunteers as a reader for preschoolers at Abingdon Elementary School, shares her insights as a blogger for the Women Who Boss Network, and was selected to represent the university at the VFIC Women's Leadership Summit in 2019. Next year, she'll be working as a teacher while she studies to apply to law school, and we have every confidence she's going to use her education for the greatest possible good in the world. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce to you our Outstanding Undergraduate Student for 2020, Haiti Luperon. Haiti is one of the most positive, inspiring students I've had the pleasure of working with here at MU. Both in the classroom and out, she gives her dedication to education, the life of the intellect, and the good of others. A member of Sigma Tau Delta and Phi Kappa Phi, she's also been a Discover Research Fellow in the department for the past several summers. She's a grounded and focused individual and has a clear sense of her academic and career goals. She plans to become a secondary education teacher, and she's currently serving as a student teacher at Bishop Ireton High School. While Heidi's academic abilities are outstanding, she has also demonstrated a strong dedication to the life of the department, the university, and the larger community. She has contributed to campus life in almost every way imaginable, as part of the campus ministry student leadership team, as a student ambassador, and as a community assistant and leasing agent at the Rixey. Her list of service activities is too long to describe here, but suffice it to say that she strives to do good wherever she can. We're going to miss her so much next year, as we will miss all of you dearly. We've been so fortunate to get to know you and work with you over the past few years. Please take care of yourselves, and please keep in touch and let us know how we can help you. We know that whatever the world has in store for us, you are ready to do amazing things and make this world a better place.
My name is Vita Fry. I'm a graduate student at Marymount University. Being a part of the English and Humanities graduate program has allowed me to do so many things. While in this program, I have created websites, written plays, poetry, short stories, and even created a short film. This program has allowed me to thoroughly study how Black identity is represented in literature and film. I was always encouraged to try new things, like present at a student research conference and share my poetry at poetry readings. I'd like to thank all of my professors for always being so understanding and for always supporting my out-of-the-box way of thinking. Being in this program, I've learned to drop the word aspiring from my introductions and to just say that I am a writer, poet, and filmmaker. In the future, I hope to write a book that will end up in a bookstore near you, or create a film that will end up on the big screen.
Hi, my name is Santa Vasquez, and as both an alumna and now Masters of English and Humanities graduate student here at Marymount University, my experience here has been one for the books. As a non-traditional pregnant transfer student during my undergraduate program, I was met with many obstacles and challenges, but many more unforgettable memories and an array of opportunities, such as studying abroad at the European Union in France and the U.S. Embassy in Paris, and last but not least, the opportunity to walk across the stage with my then 2-year-old son Gabriel there to cheer me on was one of the most rewarding experiences I've had to date. Becoming a mother has completely changed my life's priorities. The decision to pursue my master's degree was a difficult one. I knew that it would take away from invaluable family time, but I've also learned that anything worth having comes with a bit of sacrifice. Now I'm able to showcase to my son that with hard work and determination, there isn't anything that he can't do. So here I am once again graduating non-traditionally, but graduating all the same. While the world suffers through loss and heartache through this horrific pandemic, I am fortunate to be able to celebrate this accomplishment with my loved ones in any way possible. I am so grateful to have had so many here at Marymount and in my personal life who not only saw me as a student, but who saw so clearly my motherhood and supported me on this journey. I am eternally grateful for you all. To my parents for showing me what hard work and sacrifice looks like, and to so many amazing faculty and staff here at Marymount who have made my success a priority of theirs. and of course to the center of my inspiration, my sweet little boy Gabriel. Not only has this degree been academically fulfilling, but it's been monumental to who I've become as a person, as a mother, as a friend, an employee and student. I've learned so much about myself, my limitations, my strengths, and that I don't really have any weaknesses, just a bunch of priorities that need prioritizing. I am forever a proud member of the Marymount family, and as I complete this milestone and prepare to embark on the final leg of my educational journey, I believe the lessons learned here will stay with me a lifetime and be critical to my success as a doctoral student. So, I'd like to dedicate this degree to my sweet, sweet little boy Gabriel. You are truly the reason I do everything that I do, and I mean, hey, we didn't just do it this time. We mastered it.
Hello, master's graduates. It is Dr. Rippy, and I am very pleased to be able to talk to you a little bit about some of the stellar graduates that we have from our program this year. We have some outstanding, innovative, compassionate, and creative students graduating, and we will miss them all so very much. I feel honored to have been your graduate director during your studies, and we wish you all the best. I just wanted to say a word or two in my official graduation get-up, so you get the full effect, about each one of your capstone projects and what you've accomplished before we name our outstanding graduate student. In alphabetical order, this year's graduates are Ahmed Abu Jamis, who also studied as an undergraduate at Marymount. He completed his practicum with Northern Virginia Community College on best practices in reading and writing support, and is in the process of applying to graduate programs in early childhood education. Safa Al-Hathani is completing her thesis with Dr. Eric Norton on how depictions of violence against women in novels contribute to the normalization of domestic violence. Husa Al-Malik was also an undergraduate English major at Marymount and completed her practicum at Northern Virginia Community College in their Writing Center. She studied effective practices in student writing support and graduated last December. Sita Al-Madafar is working with Dr. Katie Peebles this summer on discourse analysis and translation in literature and hopes to go on in the field of translation studies. Phineas Anaba completed an incredibly timely study on the best practices for tree planting and public school system landscapes during his practicum with Fairfax County Public Schools. Anaba graduated this past December. Joey Robbins also completed his bachelor's degree at Marymount and then, to our delight, continued on with us for his master's degree. Joey is finishing his thesis on meta-modern monstrosities in horror films with Dr. Howe this summer, and I can't wait to read it. Joey was also one of our graduate assistants, and we came to rely on him so very much, and we will miss you, Joey. Santa Vasquez is another Marymount undergraduate who chose to switch fields and get her master's degree with us. She is working on what we're calling her practica thesis this summer, with the goal of working in the field of English and language arts education in a K-12 learning environment. And finally, this year's outstanding graduate, Vida Fry, has maintained a stellar GPA across all her graduate courses, even while working full-time. She's currently completing her practicum with a documentary filmmaker, and she has presented her research on representations of race and gender on film at the Marymount Student Research Conference. She is also the program's Diotima Scholar for 2019-20, a scholarship awarded to students for applying the lessons of classical, medieval, and Renaissance periods to give them a perspective on modern problems and decision-making. As a working student devoted to social justice and the arts, Vida embodies the interdisciplinary interests and moral character of both this award and the MA program in English and Humanities. So, congratulations, Vita. Congratulations, all our master's degree graduates. It will break my heart not to see you walk across the stage this May, but I hope you know how proud we are of you and of your hard work, and I hope we get to celebrate together in the near future. It was an honor to work with each one of you. Good luck. Stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Eric Norton. I'm a professor in the Department of Literature and Languages. The first thing I want to say is congratulations to everyone. It is a significant accomplishment and you should be proud of yourself. We are all, and I speak for all my faculty colleagues, very proud of you and very excited to see what you do next. Minoring in English speaks to a real keen awareness on your part for what kinds of skills and experiences employers and graduate programs are looking for. Hopefully that's paying off for you. If it hasn't yet, it will soon. I think it also speaks, and from my perspective, perhaps a bit more importantly, to an intellectual curiosity and personal conviction that these things that you've been reading and writing and thinking about and considering are important for reasons beyond just the skills you might practice in a job or a career. So that's it. Congratulations. Enjoy this time. I know it's a strange time. I hope that all of you are healthy and staying reasonably sane. All right, take care and congratulations again.
Thank you for coming to Virtual English Night. One of the things that we do in English is house the Gender and Society minor. This year, I am so excited to say that we have 4 Gender and Society minors graduating. That is the most we have ever had. And we are so excited by the commitment that you, Gender and Society minors, have made to making the world a better place, to thinking through issues of structural oppression, to thinking about patriarchy and the ways that you can attack it. And we are just so excited to see what you do in the world. And now I would like to recognize and honor our Gender and Society minor graduates. Aya Al-Alami, Pauline Sarpong, Ada Lazo, and Bria Wiren. All 4 of you have done amazing things to get here, and I expect to see great things from you in the future. I'm lucky to have known you.
Congratulations to our graduates, especially to those of you who've completed a minor in French or Spanish, and to all our students who fit in time for a language course or traveled abroad. Félicitations! This is not the world you imagined entering after college, but it's a world that badly needs you. One of the things a pandemic shows us is how closely connected our whole world is. Understanding each other across cultures is more important than ever. Your gifts of understanding and action will help to heal the world. In Le Petit Prince, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry has the fox give this advice to the little prince. Voici mon secret. Il est très simple. On ne voit bien qu'avec le cœur. L'essentiel est invisible pour les yeux. C'est le temps que tu as perdu pour ta rose qui fait ta rose si importante. Here's my secret. It's very simple. One doesn't see well except with the heart. That which is essential is invisible to the eyes. It's the time that you've spent on your rose that makes your rose so important. What we choose to give our time to is important, and every small thing we do with love adds up, and that makes all the difference in the world. Good luck, bonne chance, et courage, and keep in touch.
Every spring, Marymount celebrates undergraduate student writing across the university with the publication of Magnificat, Marymount's Journal of Undergraduate Student Nonfiction Writing. I am Dr. Sarah Ficke, Associate Professor of Literature and Languages, and on behalf of myself and the other faculty advisors of the journal, Dr. Katie Peebles, Dr. Kate Copy, and Professor Susan Mockler, I'd like to thank our student editors and authors for their hard work and dedication this year, especially during this strange and difficult semester. This year's issue contains 10 essays, with topics ranging from Shakespeare to animal-free meat, from American Revolutionary history to contemporary politics to children's literature. All of these essays will be published on our website, commons.marymount.edu/magnificat, which also contains an archive of issues from the past 13 years. A print copy will be made available later as well. The journal is the result of the hard work of a board of student editors who I'd like to thank personally now. Their names are Lujain Al-Sulaimani, Amanda Corden-Campa, Gina Fendley, Eva Gonzalez, Kiana Spearman, and Madeline Vasquez-Peña. Several of them are graduating seniors, and we will be very sad to see them go, although I know they are extremely excited to have reached their graduation goal. Every year, we also give out the Robert Reed Award for the best essay published in Magnificat. Robert Reed was a longtime adjunct and faculty member at Marymount who taught composition and writing. His focus was creative nonfiction and journalism. This Magnificat Award honors his commitment to nonfiction writing by recognizing outstanding work by Marymount students in that area. This year, I am pleased to announce that we have 2 winners. Our first winner is Lily Burke, a history major, for her essay Nanyahi's Experience of the American Revolution, which explores the American Revolution's impact on Native Americans through the life of Nanyahi, a prominent Cherokee peacemaker. Our second winner is Allison Beresford, a special education major, for her creative nonfiction work On Airports and Guilt, which is a meditation on the complicated experience of leaving home and family to start a new phase of life. On behalf of the Department of Literature and Languages, I'd like to congratulate Allison, Lily, and all of our student authors on their exceptional work this year. I encourage you to visit our website to check it out.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Rippy and I'm going to give this year's Evelyn Ludlow Prize. The Ludlow Award is a prize given in honor of a former longtime department chair known for her grace, dedication, goodwill, and commitment to undergraduate excellence. And as the teacher of senior seminar this year, I get to give the award, so I'm pretty excited. The award is decided by all the faculty though, who read the final senior seminar papers without knowing the author and without my input as the teacher. The winner of the prize will have his or her name enshrined on the EN 424 syllabus as an inspiration to those who follow. And perhaps even more importantly, candidates know that in this case, you won the hard-fought writer's battle for self-expression and insight on a sustained project. A skill, I might note as the graduate director, that would serve you well should you choose to continue your studies at a graduate program. All of the participants in senior seminar this year worked really hard on their papers, engaging in multiple revisions and offering fantastic feedback to each other. This year, we studied the genre of memoir and life writing, and the students arrived at fascinating insights on writers ranging from Frederick Douglass to Eric Clapton. We had 2 finalists for this prize, and to be a finalist is in and of itself an honor. So, congratulations to our finalists, both Christos Antonaros and Sinclair Cox, for their hard work. This year's winner was Sinclair Cox for her outstanding work on autonomy and relationality in Maxine Hong Kingston's The Woman Warrior. Congratulations, Sinclair. Congratulations to all our seniors. It was an honor to work with you, and I wish you all the best. I hope we can celebrate together soon.
Hello, my name is Ashley Tucker, and I hope this message finds you all safe, healthy, and in good spirits. I am a graduate of Marymount University with a degree in English, and first I'd like to congratulate all of the graduating English students to have made it this far. You all are skilled, motivated, curious, so I applaud you all for this accomplishment. A special thank you to Dr. Howe, who has invited me to share with you all a little bit about my undergraduate experiences and how they've shaped life after graduating. Dr. Howe holds a special place in my heart as someone who challenged me and nurtured my growth as a reader, writer, and thinker, so thank you so much. Upon graduating, 2 of my biggest concerns were not having concrete next steps and facing the challenge of proving to employers that I had sufficient work experience. Thankfully, as an MU student, you should all be equipped with a semester-long internship. I had the opportunity to intern with the Shannon Morgan Publishing Company, where I served as a book marketing intern. And not only did this experience provide me with direction, I learned that marketing was something that I was good at and something that I enjoyed. It also provided me a foot in the door into the world of marketing. So after graduating, I accepted a marketing-oriented position as an account executive and later senior account executive at PR Newswire, which is the world's oldest and largest news distribution company. And in my role, I was responsible for managing a client base consisting of all types of companies and providing them with counsel on their communications, public relations, and marketing strategies. After a few years at PR Newswire, I accepted my current position at the Library of Congress in the United States Copyright Office, where I serve as a copyright specialist or copyright examiner. And my role is to administer the copyright law. The U.S. Copyright Office has 3 divisions: literary, performing arts, and visual arts, and I work in the visual arts division. I examine artwork ranging from paintings to logos to book illustrations, websites, architecture, jewelry designs, toy designs, etc. And I'm responsible for determining if works contain sufficient creative authorship as it pertains to the copyright law, and to identifying and resolving any artwork or application issues that would prohibit an artist from registering their work. What brings me the most joy is being in a position that allows me to advocate for artists and authors looking to protect their work, primarily by illustrating to Congress just how fluid creativity really is. As an English major, you all have a wide and exciting selection of academic and professional opportunities. English majors and minors are trained to write well, to organize ideas in a logical way, and to develop arguments. And I would encourage you all to trust your ability to analyze complex information, research, critically read, and observe. With these skills, the possibilities really are endless. And with that, I'll leave you with 3 pieces of advice. The first is apply for the opportunity that you want. Even when you think that you may not fully qualify, go for it. The written qualifications for the positions may never perfectly align with your past experiences. The position I held in marketing was looking for a level of sales experience I hadn't had yet, and a law degree was highly recommended when applying for the Copyright Office. But keep in mind that employers, graduate schools, and professional schools often seek out well-rounded English students because they are versatile and able to utilize their training in a variety of different ways. And the ability to interpret, analyze, write, and speak effectively might be the most powerful tool that you all have in your wheelhouse. So be sure that you all see the value in those skills. Don't stop reading, don't stop writing would be my second piece of advice, be that informally or professionally. Reading and writing is what allows us to imagine richly. So continue to collect, express, and organize thoughts. Especially with the pandemic heavily on all of our minds, there's a glimmer of hope in knowing that we have the ability to create, shape, define, and write our own history through expression, and that's a beautiful thing. One of the things that makes English students so special is that words and language matter to us, so use that language as power and that power as possibilities. My third piece of advice would be to support one another. English students become a dynamic community. We exchange ideas in our classes, we read each other's writing, work together on university publications, we've wrestled the same complex topics and taken intellectual risks together. Such a valuable connection. And with that said, as I conclude, I'd like to extend myself to all of you all as a resource. Whether you have questions about the world of marketing, communications, or intellectual property, copyright, protecting your writing, your art, leveraging your skills during the application process, you want to share your writing, or simply just want to connect, I am more than happy to make myself available to you all. I can be contacted via email at Ashley, ASHLEY.Tucker, TUCKER 625 @gmail.com. If you prefer to connect via social media, my name on both LinkedIn and Facebook is Ashley Tucker, and on Instagram it's Miss Ashley Tucker. That's ASHLEYTUCKER. Again, congratulations, and I wish you all the best.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Manfredo and I graduated from Marymount University in May of 2018 with a Master of Arts in English and Humanities.
Hello class of 2020, I'm Amanda Bourne and I am a graduate of the class of 2016 and an English major.
Hello Marymount University, my name is Dalva de Faria Toulouse. I graduated in 2016 and I am now here in Brazil, a country below the equator, the city of São Paulo in the countryside.
Hello graduates, my name is Elise Thistle, class of 2013, coming to you from Seattle, Washington. Wanted to say congratulations on finishing your studies.
Hi graduates, I'm Rachel Varanez and I'm a very proud Marymount alumni. I graduated back in 2016. And let's see, since then I've gotten married, I bought a house, I worked for Marriott Hotels, and now I'm in property management.
Hi, I'm your graduate-to-be. It's Arib Lajmi, a Saudi and a Marymount 2017 graduate with an MA in Literature and Humanities.
Hi, Marymount grads. My name is Ed Amar. That's my exhausted bulldog, Sammy Amar, behind me. And I'm a graduate of Marymount, class of 2000, and that's not important right now. What is important, though, is that you're graduating. Congratulations on that.
Hi, everyone. This is Jeb Butler, a Marymount English graduate from the class of 2003. I just wanted to congratulate all of you for a job well done. I know that your graduation is a little different than you'd imagined, but I hope that you all take the time to honor your accomplishments. You're going into the next chapter of your lives as a strong writer, communicator, critical thinker, and a storyteller. A lot of things the world really needs right now. Welcome to the English alumni community. Don't hesitate to reach out for help. We're always here for you. And congrats again.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I know you cannot believe that you're finally here, that all of your hard work has paid off, and everything that you've worked for has put you here in this wonderful moment.
Grab chances, appreciate every experience you gain, and seize opportunities. Other than that, wishing you a future full of experiences, challenges, and adventures.
If you are getting your bachelor's degree from Marymount, then I can't encourage you enough to go back for your master's. I received my master's in literature from Marymount, and it's paid off dividends ever since. I have made wonderful friends with the staff and students that were there at that time, and they're still good friends of mine, and I consider myself truly fortunate for that. I know that you're hearing a lot of stuff about graduating in this time period and how troubled it is. And I can't really add to that except to pass on a good piece of advice that I heard. My dog's going, she's getting comfortable. Pardon her. But this is good advice. The best advice I've heard is to try and remember how you're going to be remembered during this time and how you want to remember yourself. Do something to benefit others. I can't recommend that enough.
Hi, congratulations from Professor Shannon Fulton. I want to give you guys a super cute kudos. I know it was an unusual semester, and I'm so proud of you for making it through. Wishing you guys all the best. There's no guarantees in life that there's going to be some huge parade with bags of money thrown at you and your name shining in disco lights about how wonderful you are for being alive. But inside your heart, you know you did it. You know you earned it. And you have faith that it's going to be amazing. And you know what? It will be.
This is a very exciting time in your life. And it's probably also a little bit of an anxious time as well. Anytime that we have a transitional period in life, it can be a little anxiety inducing, and this for sure is an unprecedented time for everyone living. We have never seen anything like this, and I hope we never will again. But it is a little bit of a scary time, especially if you're in a time of transition and maybe you don't know what your next steps will be, or maybe you knew what your next steps were going to be and now that has changed. I just wanted to offer you some words to think about. You know, this is a very difficult time, but we can also use this as an opportunity Life as we know it has been disrupted. We've taken the mask off of the way that we've been living our lives as individuals in our communities globally. We're seeing the impact of a lot of our actions that before we just didn't really think about or notice. So this is a really interesting time for people who are coming into the world. We have an ability here to transform and to change the way that we've always done things. This is a unique opportunity where the way we've always done things, it doesn't work anymore. It's been derailed, and it's a time for transformation. This is the time for our generation to really look at what type of world we want to live in and actually make some of those changes. So that's really exciting. So I challenge you, graduates, to use this opportunity to think about yourselves and the unique ways that you can transform our world for the better, and what changes you really want to see, and go out there and do it. This is the time. So it is scary, but it's also exciting.
When I was nearing the end, I was reminiscing about the beginning, because when I chose to be an English major, I thought, what am I going to be when I grow up? That's the important question that we're programmed to answer. And my best advice to you, don't answer it. Don't even try and answer it, and don't even think about it. You became an English major for a reason. You're versatile, you're a Jack or a Jane of all trades, you're relatable, and more importantly, you're creative. So keep that in mind, because you're about to head into life, and I don't want you to lose that person along the way, because believe me, it is really hard to get that person back. So with that in mind, keep reading, keep writing, don't stop writing, keep going, stay grounded, keep an open mind, and I wish you nothing but the best. Congratulations, and kick life in the butt.
So congratulations, class of 2020.
I also hope you know that Marymount has prepared you for whatever craziness comes next in this world, that you have the skills to make a difference, and I know that you will. I also hope you know how very proud of you that we all are in this community, that we know how hard you have worked for this, and we are so very proud of you. I hope that you take the time to celebrate, to reflect on everything that you have put into this. Congratulations, class of 2020. You finally made it.
We're all looking to you to lead us. Best of luck and much love to you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I am so happy for you. This is a new chapter, a new adventure that you're about to embark on, and it's going to be a good one. So congratulations. I'm sending well wishes and great success your way. Congrats.
I wish you all the best as you figure out your path and your unique powers for good in this challenging time, and I can't wait to see what we all do. So best of luck and congratulations.
So go forth into the world and do good, and congratulations on your graduation.
We've been so fortunate to get to know you and work with you over the past few years. Please take care of yourselves, and please keep in touch and let us know how we can help you. We know that whatever the world has in store for us, you are ready to do amazing things and make this world a better place.
Hello, graduating Marymount English seniors. I am so proud of you all. I know how hard you've worked. It has not been easy. We don't do easy classes in the English department, but we are so proud of your accomplishments. We can't wait to see what you accomplish in the future. And I just am in awe of your resilience, your dedication, and the hard work and time that you've put in. I feel so lucky to know you, and I hope that you will take part of the summer for some pleasure reading. Remind yourself why you were an English major to begin with. May I recommend Wow, No, Thank You by Samantha Irby. I would also recommend Borderlands, La Frontera, if you didn't have me and have to read that already. But I would also just recommend doing some things for yourself. Take care of yourselves, be well, and we will see you soon, we hope.
Hello, graduating seniors. I'm Dr. Sarah Ficke from the Department of Literature and Languages, and I wanted to take a moment to congratulate you on completing your college education. This has been a difficult semester, and I know that this is not how you envisioned finishing the goal that you've been working towards for so long. As scholars of literature, we often read books that imagine what people would do in times of crisis. And as much as we may enjoy exploring those stories in the classroom, we also sincerely wish to never have to live through an event like that. However, I hope that the reading and thinking and discussing that you've done in the classroom has helped you in some way be able to understand and process what we're going through right now, and the individual and systemic responses that we're seeing in the world around us. I also hope that at this time you can reconnect with books that bring you comfort and joy. This is not a time to be ashamed of reading for fun. In fact, if you need a book recommendation, feel free to reach out to me or to any of your other English professors. We're here for you, to talk about books, to hear how your life is going. We really enjoy knowing what happens to you after you graduate and leave Marymount. So once again, congratulations on reaching the finish line. We're very proud of all of you.
Hello, 2020 graduates from the Department of Literature and Languages. I'm Dr. Copy, and I've seen many of you in class over the last few years. And I just wanted to say that I raise my teacup to you. Congratulations. You've worked hard and you have reached the end of this piece of your journey. Best wishes for whatever comes next.